So we're back at it again, 4-1 win in Rossington in pre-season. What did you think of that performance?
It's great to be back. The lads have done 5 excellent training sessions, build that foundation. It's great to retain all the players from last season. I'm really pleased to do that. That was the most important thing this summer. I'm really excited about adding Luke Hogg, and saw tonight Jack Watson, what he can bring as well. And I thought the other sort of 3 trialists tonight did well. But also our reserve young players who have trained well had that opportunity to impress in the game, and I thought they did, especially Ollie Nowak first half. So overall, 2 teams of 45, won both halves. First half 2-1, second half 2-0. First half we were a little bit passive to start, I think just getting used to playing again. But then we controlled the game and did really well in the first half. They had some good passages of play in terms of passing, but didn't hurt us necessarily first half. And then second half, complete new side, apart from Mitch, and we started well. Scored a goal a little bit against the run of play. Dan's made 2 great saves, our reserve keeper, so I'm really pleased for him. And then we scored a great finish by Iffy. And then just towards the end, game got a little bit pre-season. Yeah, well, not worried about the lights. We use the lights from the Walters. Got a little bit pre-season, a little bit you have the ball, we'll have the ball, we'll pass it to the back, you pass it to the back, but then took a little bit of quality from the free kick to seal a positive night. Look, the results are not the most important thing, but winning is a habit, so it's nice to start. The performances were match fitness, good habits and system of play, and it was good to get that into the players, and it was nice to mix it up and get 2 different 45s and win the game.
So obviously we'll talk about new signing Jack Watson first, because obviously he's going to grab the headlines today. 2 goals against his former club, a day after officially confirming his signing with us. What do you think of his performance and what he can bring to the club?
Yeah, good, as you saw, he's lively, he's direct, he's positive, he can play into feet, he can spin in behind, he can play on the shoulder, he also gives that option of playing against front 3. I've tracked him really since he got released by Donny Rovers and spoke to him just before he did his ACL. And unfortunately that set him back, and then he came back towards the second half of last season for Rossington. Just had a conversation this summer, gave him the pre-season to impress, and he's been excellent in the 5 pre-season sessions. And then tonight he was lively and got his reward. I thought his first goal, probably a cross-come shot, but it comes from his positive play. His second goal was great little movement off the keeper, real number 9 striker's movement, and a great little deft header. And he could have had his hat-trick, but a good save from the keeper. So yeah, well done to Jack, and we're looking forward to working with him.
So we saw 3 of the under-18s here, you know, Daniel Emery, John Hennessy, Ollie Nowak, all had their moments to shine. Emery saves, Hennessy's disallowed goal, Nowak's general play. What did you think of them and their chance of making the first team this year?
Yeah, good, I like them. I like all 3. They've trained with us, you can see that development. You can see that transition down to men's football. They're going to be with threats majority of the season, but they've got a chance of being impressed and stay with us for pre-season, and we're trying to develop us as a football club. We've trained at the same time as the reserves, so we've had other players from the reserves come and train with us, because it's about moving the club forward together. And at the moment, Ollie, John and Dan are slightly ahead of 1 or 2 others, but we hope to see 1 or 2 others of the reserves involved in pre-season, because it can only help their development, and it's good for us because it allows us to manage the minutes of our first 11 squad. So it's win-win all round. So yeah, impressed with all 3 tonight. They all contributed positively, and long may it continue.
How nice is it compared to last season, that friendly against Handsworth, when we look at a team sheet to see names we all know, apart from the odd trialist and the odd youngster, rather than last year when it was trialist, you're under 18.
Yeah, it is. And look, we know the ability of this squad. That's why we really wanted to keep them, and I'm appreciative and thankful that they've all decided to stay with us. What I've said to them, I'm looking at, they've got the hunger, the desire, and the passion to go again, to go one better, because that's what we need. They can't be complacent, they can't be comfortable. They've got to drive each other on, and I've seen that in the 5 training sessions, and I've seen that tonight. So
friendly again on Monday, this time Malton Main, a very different sort of side from the same level to what Rossington is. Is that one of the reasons you've chosen to have this friendly, the different sort of threats they've posed, and what did you think of that game coming up?
Yeah, I think when we play good steps 5 sides like Rossington are a good outfit. They deserve, they got promoted. Ben's done really well, he has a real clear way of playing. Maltby are slightly differently. Thompson's building his squad, a lot of turnover, a lot of changes, but it's always a competitive game at Maltby. I like playing step 5 sides because they're always competitive games, and they're quite realistic to what we're going to face. Maybe obviously a little bit higher intensity, more physical, but they always want to impress. So yeah, it'll be a good contest on Monday, and we'll get a lot out of it.
And finally, we mentioned it slightly a few times, you've got to people who haven't realised, there is a fun fair to the right of us, and it's not playing now, but there's been a live band during the game where we've been hearing the singers.
Yeah, well, I've just seen all young lads go on waltzers, so I'm going to go join them in a second.
How has that been as an experience having? Because have you ever had a fun fair to the right of you as you've been?
Made the atmosphere electric. You didn't need floodlights with neon lights coming from there.
No, we're genuinely not kidding. There's a lot. You know, there is. We can see the ride going there behind us.
Looking at that going round and round. No, look, it's great. Pre-season's great. It's great to be back. Really positive. Really looking forward to the season, and it's the first step towards that.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Cheers, Adam. Thank you.